Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pac-Man, aka the Dab Man. Today we're gonna be doing a reaction video to Beast Mode Battles, Laugh Stalk for Scrilla Cam. If you voted on the poll on my Facebook and the Dirty 30 podcast, you were one of the select few that chose. But today I want to give a special shout out to a sponsor, Kairo and Hoopaloops, Making It Right, February 7th, releasing. Kairo is coming out with a song, Making It Right, comes out February 7th. Right now we are playing in the background Evil Morty by Kairo, Omnimus Glow, and the Mortician. So listen to that for a quick 10-second snippet. We'll play it right about now. If you're a Rick and Morty fan, obviously check out the song. Kairo has been doing big things in Winnipeg. In my opinion, he's one of the next person up, in my opinion. But yeah, shout out to the sponsor, Kairo. Shout out to Medman Brand as well. And shout out to Inked by Rodriguez. So without further ado, let's get into this battle. So I posted on the Dirty 30 podcast 5 battles that I haven't watched yet, and I wanted to go into watching these battles very organically because I've seen Pepe versus Joey Gambella before, so I wanted to, change it up a bit. Let's see if this Beast Mode battle, because I know who Laugh Stalk is. I've been a big fan of Laugh Stalk for a while. Fairly new to Scrilla Cam. I've seen his battle versus Left Corso, where he won. He is the current champ, so I think this is going to be a really good battle. So let's watch. No smoke break 3s.
Beast Mode, no smoke breaks 3. Everybody make some fucking noise, man. Beast Mode! I'm your host, Witty Smitty, at Witty Smitty News everywhere. Shout out to Souls on Clouds, one of the sponsors. I got a bunch of fucking goals with me.
Jasmine, Water League Mittens Gang.
Water League. Yep. Other co-hosts. We go hard.
We go hard.
We go hard.
Hey, y'all.
Chris Kane, make sure you check out our website, BeastModeBattlesGold.com, and our YouTube page, BeastModeBattlesGold.com/gold.
Pepe takes it over.
No, check this. No, real shit. I got another co-host with me. Sponsor, thank you very much.
Big Dubs, Green Tree, Ill Records. Let's get into this. I've been waiting for this battle all night. Let's go.
It's my birthday. I will turn up. That's what the fuck we do. Crazy fucking battle. No further ado. Battler to my left and the champ. Introduce yourself.
Hey.
Scrilla Cam, Sleeper Cell, Zot Nation, Papa Vince Pizza.
The best.
Check out the
As I'm
Talking Dads
recording this, if I'm not
podcast
mistaken,
and Skeevy's Tips,
Scrilla
Eddie Ice
Cam
Music, all
will
that
be
shit. Let's go.
battling Joey Gambella as this is being released. It has already happened.
What up?
So this is hilarious because Laugh Stalk just said Kitchener, what up? We're in Toronto. Yeah, I think that's pretty hilarious.
We flipped the coin. Scrilla won. He decided Laugh Stalk was gonna go first. So it's on Laugh Stalk when he's ready.
It's going.
Y'all make some fucking noise! Beast Mode! Make this guy feel at home. Hold it down, man. Yo.
Everyone talking in a box.
None of that. We're better than that. We got Beast Mode!
Beast Mode.
Me, bro. The cheat code. Mr. 3-0. The guy that Carter Dames knows.
Facts. It's real facts.
Got me cooking off the top like a cheap stove when steam blows. Elite Pro, Britain's hot, freeze cold. The masses sleep, the streets know. I bleed chrome and pea gold. I put the G in Gino. Catch me selling blow to Eskimos. Peep the way I sleep snow. If we throw, I'ma keep going till I see bone perched upon the king's throne. Turn your sweet home to a police zone. Even my middy's louder than a cheap phone's ringtone. Beast mode! Beast mode!
That's fire.
Only here because Smitty's just so hard to say no to.
Facts.
You might try to befriend me, but I'm here to before you. I say we go unlimited, a bunch of minutes. We'll hold true. I'll list the things I can do. You list the things you won't do.
That's crazy.
That's fire.
Lately, it feels like promoters have been high-key dissing me. Offering me a bunch of whack people and saying, I just think it'd be a good match stylistically. What? If y'all describe this type of match as anything other than a style clash, I will show up at your mom's funeral just so I can fight your dad. Out of all the
He has
opponents
a
I've ever
family.
had, you're definitely the most recent one. Definitely the most recent one. You're talking to the teacher and don't even got your thesis done. When you step to the best, you must be possessed. I will turn you around to speechless ones. When my kicks meet your lips, let's see if you can speak in tongues, and I ain't done. What I'm trying to say, in the tightest of ways, is please don't try to flex with me. You're about as welcome in hip-hop as white supremacy. No one wants that. I got cold heat in the chamber. That's cryotherapy. I'm talking owner's manual for a solar panel. You ain't used to this type of energy.
Push that man.
My most watched battle has been viewed for the rap. Your most watched battle was due to a slap. You won the title. You won the title from a dude who thought the earth was flat. That does not deserve a belt. That does not deserve a dap. The crap you say evaporates, because once it's dropped, it turns to gas. But if the fight isn't fair, I will strike anywhere. I don't need a side to burn this match. This round had more flair than your first three combined. We're barely in the first, and I guarantee I'm right. I'm ready for your rappy raps. I'm prepared to even fight. You have all night to beat my ass. My flight leaves at 9.
That's round one of Laughing Stock.
That's a good first round.
Yep, ready.
Champ's turn.
Let's go.
Hold it down by everywhere. Let's go.
So you want to talk about views? But I give a fuck if they bother pushing my battles, as long as when I spit my shit, I'm getting pushed in my battles. Get away! Let's go! And when the footage drop, they gonna say that the kid killed him because you getting shot right in the face like Diz filming. Laughing stock.
Got a haircut.
You have massive quads. And with the abs you got, I bet your dad's the Rock. So I don't want no beef. Don't want to be this thug's victim. Clearly this American actually brought his guns with him. Let's go! Careful! But if I need a shot taken, you know that I'm calling B Street and the Italian bro strap. So it ain't only the za that's greasy, so act right. Or he'll blast pipes that'll put you through the wall, Luigi. See, I should rob you and Carter at the same time. I'm trying to get these checks, roll up like knock knock. Did you miss me yet? You better give me bread or the kitty's dead. And sent laughing straight to the bank like 50 Cent. But there's nothing funny about these bullets. Until I buck the heat, and the first round's passing through your stomach, and suddenly they burst out laughing. But we could square up with bare knucks, and he'll be looking sad in the eyes when I knuckle up and bust a gut and laugh till he cries. But let's go, Scrilla. Tell your girl to leave me alone. She's not getting the D after. It's frickin' nuts. She wants me in her guts like deep laughter. Why? It's because I'm bigger, laugh. Yeah, that's a knee slapper.
Push the, yeah, exactly. That was fire. Dirty!
Shout out to little G. Yo, what did you just say? See, his girl won't let him smash, and it's sad because she really don't love you. I heard she just lets you put your stash in her ass like a drug mule, so.
Jesus.
I don't know if you're a meth head or heroin addict, but on the day you die, I'm not alarmed. It's ridiculous. Like Icarus, what got you higher caused you harm. So when he saw my belt, he thought he'd steal it just to tie it on his arm. But you got the mug in the frame of someone bumming for change at a rest stop with the body of a preteen, while your face screaming meth cop, and I just think it's funny. Laugh your heads off. And Pepe said your upper lip looks like Cousin Knit.
Son of a bitch.
That's the first round. Everybody make some noise.
That's a good first round.
Hold it down.
Hold it down, please.
Made me laugh. A lot of stuff made
Turn
me
it up, but
laugh.
hold it down. Let him go.
You know, your rounds are pretty good except for the raps that you say. They are. They really are. So let's get your little Sun Tzu art of war tactics out of the way. Do you think predicting what people rap about's a tactic to make because you know the stuff you're known for is a tragic mistake? Do you really think I'm going to talk about the stuff people compare you with? You're right. I'm going to. I'm glad you are aware of this. So go ahead, talk about how I got slapped in the face. Okay. You got slapped in your face. I mean, it wasn't URL, so it don't count. So it's just a happy mistake. You've been battling 4 years and already got smack attached to your name. I bet Disaster and Math watched that match and thought, boy, that is awesome. Meanwhile, Dose and Sirius Jones are screaming, somebody stop them! If you think lines about you getting slapped are a problem, then maybe you shouldn't get assaulted on camera so often. Scrilla Cam. What's Cam short for anyway? Is it Cameron? Cameron? Camel? Is it campfire? Camouflage? Chamomile? Camera? Speaking of which, if he's seen with a bitch, you should probably make a dash for her. I'm talking video proof. A chick's in a room, you probably won't see a camcorder.
Push that man.
Nobody's intimidated by a battle rapper named Scrilla Cam. Your name says, yeah, I battle now, but I've been a fan since Scribble Jam. I've seen more testosterone and music made by Simple Plan. You still...
Jesus.
I've seen more testosterone and music made by Simple Plan. You still wear backwards hats. Fred Durst called he is triple mad. But does he get views? No. But don't tell him what business is. Because everyone knows the slickest murders are the ones with fewest witnesses. You assassin! What's happening? What's cracking, lacking, Cameron? I'm a really big fan of your generic form of rapping. If you were any more bland, you'd get spit up in a napkin. But I bet if you made music, the tracks would all be slapping. Until you've won 2 out of 3 fights with your girlfriend's husband, you can't tell me nothing.
He won the rubber match.
I came here for a war of words, and this is just a stale discussion. You're the champ, and you got slapped. A classic tale of repercussions. First 2 rounds, I built that box. The third one is the nail that shuts it.
That's the second round of 11.
Skrills gonna need a solid second to edge that
Round.
round.
I saw the champ when he's ready. Let's go.
You're right, I don't make music. So I understand why you would say the shit, but the last time I heard laugh on a track, it was Jay to Kiss. But Brett
Jeez.
Cohen isn't a man. Because Brett's pulling kids in his van. As a dad, I can't really admit I'm a fan. But he's not a creep anymore. 2018 though, whew, you were stalking teens. And you act like it's all in the past, brother, but we could have caught Stalk in teens. I know what you did last summer. But now he pretends he's working odd jobs to lurk at hot moms till he goes home and he's Van Wilder. You end up jerking off, dog. And normally, us Canadians are not judgy. But you said everyone who smokes pot is a loser.
Facts.
You came to the wrong country. Dog, trust me. One night at Smitty's and we'll make you a bong junkie. Get him chief and bud till he's leaving fucked. Walking all funky. Stumbling till he barrels through the wall. Donkey Kong Country! Let's go, Scrilla! Now, I'm not a drug dealer, and I'm not trying to detox, but we in Canada. So I know how to get Scrilla off the weed stock, and Cali's made bank from legal weed. So how could you hate it now? That money goes to hospitals and schools, you know, the ones that you hang around. Man, you know what I do to Americans? So if you don't like how we live in Canada, then I have to mop the floor with this push broom like shitty janitors. Dale, CJ, Lev, laugh. You're a statistic. Just another name died. Newsflash. Another American's getting schooled and killed at the same time.
I heard you're a hockey fan, so I wrote this.
That was a little short of around.
If you guys don't watch hockey, some of this might go over your heads.
Canada, man. Have to.
When I beat you with a hockey stick, I guarantee there'll be blood on the rink. If you think Cam is going to reach his goal, he won't. I don't give a puck what you think. Hockey stick, rink, goalie, that's called a scheme, butthead. And I'm the best at them. Chilla who? If my rhyme... It's called a scheme, buttface. And I'm the best at them. Chilla who? If my rhymes were more bananas, they could constitute gorilla food. I am not remotely shook or bothered by this Scrilla dude. You're not a tough guy, you're fun size. The only thing you kill is the mood. One-dimensional.
Got you.
Unconventional. These kids are just the guinea pigs. What will the mid-tier sound like next week? Depends last week, whatever Nitty did. I still haven't spit a gun bar because I'm the type to ditch the script, but just for kicks, I'll put the metal to his chest like Smitty's nips. He has pierced nipples.
I actually have my nipples pierced. That's a fact. Yo, how did you know that? How the fuck did you know that?
He has pierced on everything. And Smitty, you have every right to get mad. This is just payback for you jumping into my battle against
Red flag!
All right, back to you. Back to you. If you ask someone in the know, they will tell you I'm the GOAT. They might say it with irony at first, and then eventually they don't. You want to laugh? Props for that. You know what's kind of silly though? In this match, the funny one's the guy who's here to kill the joke. Congrats on that belt though. I know you needed it for a reason. And so now when people don't believe he raps, he shows the belt so they believe him. A lot of people don't want to be champ because it could be limiting to their freedom. But Scrilla fought for it, so that way a league would legitimately need him. I checked your first tracker. 13 battles, all on beast mode. I started to think it was a glitch. I'm all for being loyal to your soil, but I'm anti being a bitch. You have a resume that was brought to you. No distance exists. No networking, no traveling, no visits or trips. You can hold your own if you're at home, away from other stages. I'm sure those other crowds are probably biased and who knows, maybe racist. You've yet to battle on another league. It appears you've lost already. When you lose that belt, you lose yourself. It's back to mom's spaghetti.
Let's go.
Until you cook in another kitchen, your friends can toss confetti. You're a big fish in a small pond because that's all you ever can be. So either go to Florida and battle High Collide in a title versus talent, or drop that belt to someone else so Beast Mode can invite me back.
Yo, that's the third round of Laughing Song. Everybody make some noise.
Beast Mode.
Final round. That's all Scrilla can when he's ready. Let's go.
Let's go, champ.
Holy fuck, man.
The last time I seen a mustache like that, it was on Dateline. You're talking about Witty's nipples. What really happens when you FaceTime? You said it, I've only battled in beast mode. Maybe I've been loyal to a fault, but you live in Cali despite the earthquake, so I'm not the only one that was loyal to a fault.
Let's go. Come on, Scrilla.
He's a Scrilla camp fan, and he loves Zot Nation.
Not anymore.
That is a bold lie, because you can always hear Pep behind me. So I've had Laugh in my corner this whole time.
Let's go.
But being a skinny comic must be hard. Say one foul line and you could get snuffed out, because when you're built like a bitch, shit, every crowd is a tough crowd. You say shit that's so questionable, you couldn't get away with it in grind time, so when it comes to being funny or creepy, this Joker's walking a fine line. You have comedic timing, but nothing you say makes us stop and think, and I haven't seen Laughs energy light up a room since Monsters Inc. So we can't match what I'm doing tonight. If that's all he brings to the table, then you get booed on the mic, if we have one. But that mustache deserves an Oscar. You probably noticed the scene on the burst on the scene as an actor. See, it had a star role on Remy Malek's face in Bohemian Rhapsody, so it's seen some shit. Yeah, there's a double meaning there actually, but your biopic's a documentary called Bulimia Tragedy. Everything about you screaming, "Feed me a salad, please." You're probably a dweeby vegan. That's why I don't want to beef with this nerd. Could beat him blindfolded, but White Goodman thinks he'll see me getting served? Bitch, among the average Joes, I'm the leader for sure, like Peter LaFleur. So someone tell Jack Gallagher that death's near him, because this is like Ed Sheeran versus Ed Spearin', and I hear him doing wrestling bars too, but I say them meaner. So I got a leg up when I face these divas like Stacey Keebler.
Yeah.
And speaking of facing divas, Yasmin and I were cool, but I wouldn't say that we're homies. I brought the belt home from the States, gold on my waist, and it won't leave, so sorry, Yas. From now on, title shots are for Canadians only. Psych, I lied, because when I beat that ass, I'm still getting paid what they owe me.
That's a battle, everybody make some noise! Beast Mode! Yo, Apex and Italy, let's go! Right now. Thank you.
Great battle. I give the third round. No, let's start from the beginning. First round I give to Scrilla. Second round I gave to Laugh and Stalk. Third round I gave to Laugh and Stalk again. I felt like his material was better at the third and the second, even though I felt like Scrilla in the second had really great material, but I just felt like his round was a little bit too short. But yeah, that's about it. Everybody go follow Beast Mode Battles, Beast Mode Battles Gold, Witty Smitty News, and every other link at the bottom. Go watch Laugh and Stalk for Scrilla Cam again. Sorry about that. And shout out to the sponsor, Kairo, making it right, February 7th. Stay on the lookout. Links all below, even for Evil Morty. Everybody take it easy.